Hello, my fellow friends. It is time for the first official Behind the Scenes with your host, 833 Tom. That is me. This is the show where I go behind how I do my work in general. So this first step I'll take you through is video editing. Although I normally just use MS Paint, Photoshop, Movie Maker. It's pretty much it. Sometimes I might use FL Studio to create music of my own, just do covers and remixes of other popular songs. But this first part, it isn't actually gonna be consisting of what you might think it is. I mean, I'm a different YouTuber compared to all the rest of you guys, so if you're wondering why I post different videos, then it's your fault. Or for being that stupid. I'm just kidding. You're not that stupid. But I'm just saying, let's just get into the epic montage. Now, this is a very easy task. All you gotta do is insert the photos and videos you want to put in there. Sometimes it might not work at all. It used to do the same for me, but it's changed, so, I don't know. Anyway, here's how you do it. You put together a little story, see? And then you put music over there, text, depending on your source and or whatnot. So, and you also need to give credit to the original owners if you use other people's work. That's how I do it. Yes. And if copyright is going to be an issue, you might need to cover this on FL Studio to avoid copyright complications. That's how I do it. Yes. But anyway, yes, look beyond what you seek. Or I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, yes, here we just go to MS Paint. And if you want to draw the characters, depending on what you're using for the scene, you just go to MS Paint. Design the scene on Photoshop, animate it on Movie Maker, and voila! You got yourself a nice little animation here from time to time just to keep it clear. You see what I'm doing? Now on to Audacity. Yes, here you can just remix the music or just do sentence mixing. For those of you who don't know, it is where you take a file of someone talking and you remix it to make it seem like they're saying something else. Or sometimes I use text-to-speech audio. Now I know what you may be thinking, but no, I don't do that kind of piece of crap like all the rest of you morons do. I do it a little specifically differently. Here's how I do it. If it's robotic text-to-speech, you've got George, John, Emma, and Harry. Now, they're assigned to their original voices, which is how they get their name. And you just type in what you want you to say. I'm not suggesting anything I don't like, because I hate those guys. Anyway, on to the next part. Minecraft videos are a really big piece of cake to go through. Here, you just film yourself recording, or I do. Some people might do the same. Then they just go, put these files onto Movie Maker, make it look as if they're telling a little story, add some audio, your voice if you prefer, or you can use text-to-speech. That's not mostly preferred because I know what some of you idiots do. And then, boom! You just got yourself a little Minecraft video. In the description, if it has something to do with other people's work, you just give credit to the original workers. Okay. Same with what I do with stuffed animal toys. I just use them to make it look like they're doing something crazy, do a little voiceover, or sometimes if they're looking at the computer, it mainly means that they're reacting to a video on YouTube. And reactions are not that hard to do. You just record yourself or animation of what a character watching your video, someone else's video, and then boom, you have the video. What I would suggest is having the video you're reacting to on the screen so that people can see what you're watching. It's like Charmx does it. I mean, he does a lot of good reactions, but he always seems to rate them a lower number than 10 all of a sudden, and near the end of his reaction videos, and it really irks me, it annoys me. Not trying to be rude though, Zucchini King. That's what he calls himself sometimes, because he's the Lord of the Zucchini King. Yes, and I don't want ratings on my videos because I'm worried it might be a lower number than 10. I would be irritable. Anyway, moving on to the next one, shall we? Alright, the thumbnails, everyone! Select the file you want to drag in, and then boom! It opens up on Photoshop automatically. If you wait for it, give it some time, folks. And if it takes a while, just remember that I'll always be there to guide you, no matter what. Character in my face. I don't know why I'm talking about cinematic, because I'm a cinematic channel and motivation. Shall we say? Oh boy, this is getting me really overwhelmed. But you need to keep it cool. And once it's done, bam! Here we go, everyone. Here it is, a new thumbnail for a new video. Let's take a look at this. You've got Charmx, the legendary Zucchini King hero he is, with Captain America and SpongeBob, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Patrick, and some original characters. Beautiful Wisdom is up here. And you've got Discord. Okay, let's just, hang on. And look, you've got Discord, El Primero, James Bond, Shrek, Will Smith, Camper, Soldier, Heavy Weapons Guy, Little Shy, Holy Dolphin, Scout, Purple Chef, and Sans. And over here you got, again, there's Tempest Shadow. This is the thumbnail for part 1, by the way. And you've got, and look, there's the Young Six. And that's right, folks, Birdman's on this page as well, and his friend Nina. I'm assuming that's her name. You've got, well, Seymour, I made it, despite your directions. J. Jonah Jameson, accompanied by Damaduka Sita. And don't ask why Rarity is an alicorn. You've got George, John, Emma, and Harry here. Yeah, they all use the text-to-speech voices. And look at this Rainbow Dad, Twilight Sparkle. And yes, if you're wondering, this is a collab, two-parter between me and Jack 7M. We're working on it together. I worked on the plot, and yeah. And oh no, the mischievous god, that freaking monster he is. I hate that thing. That son of a. Anyway, let's just move on. There's not Chuck, the cars. And if you look up closely, you see the troll-faced Baragoomba who likes to go all crazy and hysterical. Oh no, that freaking monster he is. Call the snake. Look out for his spirals. Anyway, you see him there's Applejack, and yeah, we don't need. I'm overwhelming myself here, and yeah. Part 1, spoilers, and I'm not gonna spoil anything. You are gonna find out what happens for yourself. There's gonna be new villains involved. But anyway, let's just get into editing and start the epic montage. Yes. And here's the finished product. I was gonna add Noggin Clone Test in there, but I didn't want to Gnome Charmx, so I left him out just to be nice. However, he will make a few cameos, I think it is. But for the time being, we're gonna stick with this masterpiece. And, yeah. I plan to have the War of Charmx out by March. Not the kind of marching thing you see in the military. Anyway, yeah, March, two-parters, separate Fridays, and, yeah, they're gonna be released on Friday, like, big time, whatever they call it, like, specials, or, like, they're gonna premiere on not Black Friday, that was, rather, March, Fridays on March, so I need to have it's gonna take a few months to work on, so, yeah. And, on to the next part, shall we? Let's use FL Studio. Now, here's a little example of what I'm doing. I'm not gonna play the entire song, I'm just gonna give a little example. This was inspired off of, Mighty Ships, I think. And I made this just to get the cringe out of my head, because you don't know how much cringe I upload. Also, if you think I upload cringe on my videos, I don't, okay? So, you're just overreacting, so shut up, okay? And, yeah, here we go. So, on to the next part. Text-to-speech writing. Let's insert a little note here. And once you're done with it, you get on with downloading, and then you've got to say, is an example of what you might want your character to say.
Yo fam, we gotta get SpongeBob back.
And just like that, you just go to the download section and boom! The audio is all yours. So, I hope this clears your thoughts on how I do some of it. And I do write it on Doc, but I don't spoil anything. I just keep it all to myself. And probably sometimes at night I might hear it on Balaboka, which is another text-to-speech program that I've downloaded on my, what's it called? Taskbar. That's it, the taskbar. And, yeah, I hope this should suffice. And, yeah, with that being said, hope you guys like this behind-the-scenes look, and I'll see you guys next time. Who is what the gnome says?